Joel Rubin. Joel, I'm glad you caught your breath. I was trying to buy you some time there, but it's all good. We're glad to have you back now. So going back to my original question, we know you have a lot of experience working these subcommittees. So how does Fauci not appearing here hurt the process?
Yeah, no, this is a really remarkable moment. Rarely, if ever, do we have a leading government official not testify to Congress, and in particular on budget issues, which is what this subcommittee handles. And right now, when the country and the public wants to understand what's happening with the coronavirus, for the Trump administration to play politics and block him from going to the Democratic-led House, it really sends a bad signal, not just to the American people, but also to the men and women working in the CDC, in our public health response, telling them, keep your mouth shut, don't talk publicly about what's happening. The American people should not know the true state of our dealing with the coronavirus.
And that being said, Joel, reps can essentially ask whatever they want in these hearings. So presumably they would also be trying to get answers into how the Trump administration has been handling this pandemic or the initial outbreak itself. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has said the administration's barring Fauci because they're worried that the truth is going to come out. But what is all of this leading up to? Are Democrats laying the groundwork for the next big inquiry into the president here?
Oh, sure. Look, whenever an official government witness is called to Congress to testify, that's what we like to say, that's a live one. That's one where a member of Congress can ask anything. And when I was in the Obama administration, we, even during the Ebola crisis, would send officials up to testify because they needed to explain what the government was doing to deal with an issue and also seek funding for support for that issue. So for the administration to block, it basically means that they don't want to face tough questions and they don't want to come clean. And yes, this is going to be an election issue, no doubt about it. That's why President Trump is trying to blame China right now for the coronavirus and deflect from his failed response in handling it. So there's a lot of politics here, but from a good government perspective, Congress needs to be in the loop to make decisions that help ensure that the money is spent the right way.
Joel, is this the right time, though, to do a post-mortem on what this administration could have done wrong or could have done differently when the country's still bleeding and in the center of this?
It's the perfect time because every single assumption and action that the executive branch makes needs to be questioned and tested and pushed because we don't really know if they are doing it right. And when Congress gets involved, they ask hard questions and they push the executive branch, regardless of party. This is our system. The Congress pushes the executive branch to explain itself and to be clear. And in January, February, before the coronavirus really hit hard, before President Trump took action, Congress was pressing about testing and kits and forcing executive branch officials to make statements that showed that they were taking it seriously. And it forces them, when they go back into their agencies, to say, Congress cares about this, we may need to focus on it more. So it helps strengthen our whole government. And when we exclude Congress, we really have a weaker government and weaker government activity as a result.
Joel Rubin, really great to have you on. Thanks for coming on.